Butler. This is another installment, the first Sunday installment of February 1st. Another live installment showing you today how to illustrate and animate. Music provided by DJ the Kid, animation by me. I'll leave the link to the video in the comment section after the live is over with. All right, let's get it. Today we're working on my new animated series coming to YouTube soon called The Peach. This is supposed to be the Atlanta cityscape. So let's go to flip a clip. This was Procreate. Where's flip a clip? Here's flip a clip. I did this for four. All right, this is flip a clip. I'm gonna show you a few little animations I did on flip a clip. Let's see. Five. Here's some original stuff I did. It's originals. One of my original animations. This storyline is called Book of Heroes, which is also coming back soon. Stay tuned for that in the future. That's the villain from the story named Ion. That was Stardust that just kicked Ion. That's my boy, what's his name? I forgot his name. Chase. That's Ion, the villain. He's in jail. And that's where the story picks up at. So stay tuned for that. Let's get into the animation. I'm gonna show y'all how to animate. I'm trying to do this animation sequence. I'm gonna show y'all how to animate, starting off with the basics. Let's do a bouncing ball. I'm gonna show y'all how to animate. Let's get it. Hercules. So we're gonna start from the corner. Go to the next frame. This is called an onion, where you can see the last frame before the next frame. All right, so next is the next aftermath of the ball. There we go. Next frame, another circle. The circle doesn't have to be perfect. You can play with it. The whole point is just to follow the motion of the animation. You can exaggerate it if you want. But in this case, let's keep it a perfect circle, or try to. Now this is where we get to the exaggeration. When it hits the ground. Let it flatten a little bit. And then try to bounce it back up. If you see in the corner, that's the animation I actually did. This is more advanced. Y'all not ready for that? For the beginners. But this is this for the beginners right here. I'm showing you the bouncing ball. Now again, I'm using Flip a Clip. This is the easiest way to animate. Starting off with a bouncing ball. Onions really help with the onion layer. All right, so now I'm about to show you the full animation process. So let me just scroll back. All right, so I'm gonna show you what it looks like in motion. And if you also need a further introduction, I can show you how it looks on Flip a Clip with a bouncing ball as well. For those that don't have iPads, I'm gonna show you that next, okay? So before, let's see, let's show you the animation. Here it is. Let's full screen it and show you what the animation looks like. See? Something real simple. It's not perfect, but it's a simple basic animation step that everybody should learn, which is the bouncing ball. And it just looks like a constant animation loop. It's not perfect, but it's the basic fundamentals of animation is the bouncing ball. Butch Hartman taught me this when I was a kid. If you used to watch Butch Hartman growing up, the creator of Fairly Odd Parents, he literally showed us how to do it on the flip book. I'm showing you how to do it on the computer. Now I'm about to show you the flip book process. Same thing. So let's try this again with the flip book. Yeah, it's classic bouncing ball. I'm gonna show you how to do that on the flip book now. So turn on a bright light. All right. All right, so we're gonna try to show y'all what it looks like. You know, I wish I had my old bouncing ball thing, but I'm gonna try to show y'all how to do it. Let me know if y'all can see what I do. All right. Ugh. Let's get it. Real simple, guys. I just showed y'all on the flip book, page by page. A nice little flip book loop and a computer animation loop. This is how I learned how to do animations. And you could do this with sticky notes. Just get a whole bunch of pieces of papers, stack up on each top of each other, and just do it page by page. And have a ball start from the one end of the frame, drop down, come up, drop down again. You know, it doesn't have to be perfect, but it works. And it's more cleaner here on the computer. That's how you animate, guys. Now we're about to get into the more complicated stuff. I'm about to try to work on the animation sequence for my new animation series, The Peach. If you're new, like, comment, subscribe. I just showed you how to do the animation loop with the bouncing ball. Again, this is how you do it on the flip book. So that simple. All right, let's get it. All right, now for the next thing. Peach title sequence. So I'm gonna try to find an insert from the actual. I'm gonna add an image. And I'm gonna try to animate this to the best of my ability. This is for the advanced animators, so just watch and learn. All right, so first step is just to put this in color and then work on it from there. All right, so let's see. I got the drip in my wall. I let my fade at the top. Heat up, I go insane. I forgot. I need to save the actual image. And I want to make sure I save the actual image because I did a nice cleanup mock-up, and I want to make sure I save that. So let's save that. Save image. Booms. My mind, so I start breaking up chain. Kind glass on y'all food, budget and that Goku. Got the pain up in the air. Fuck up with my kung fu. I'ma fuck you up like Majin Buu. Kai Ken 10 times 2. Fake you let me deal around it this time. You will be there soon. Alright, I'm gonna add the clean mock-up one. There we go. Vegeta is dumb when up in his head. Energy. I need that crown on my head to control my whole energy. Energy. Reaching a blast, sending him out with a first degree. I'm a legend, nigga. Legendary, nigga. Super Saiyan, nigga. Broly with the fucking trigger. I actually was not intended to put that in green, but how does that look in green? I actually intended to do it in black.
I'm a legend, nigga. Legendary, nigga. Super Saiyan, nigga. Omega blast, bigger. Throw my middle finger.
Might revert that.
Crashing like Mario, here we go. My first victim, Piccolo. Emperor Cell, never shed. Find an android, but they fled. Went back in time, trying to dead.
Let me see.
A money punch. Rocking and sleep, called Navy Fed. This when I grind up, I'm the best. I level up in the flesh. Once I take out 17, I'ma go to his big 618. First, let me take it at 16. Not gonna lie, I'm impressed. Need an android, I'm obsessed. Turn to semi-perfect cell form, I'll take the test. Drop my Kai, blast on 16, now he look a mess. 17, 18, now my power manifest. Finna take you straight to hell. I transform the perfect cell. It's my time to shine, you krillins cannot even tell. Turn me from a hooligan, I all look really well. Yeah, wish that Goku got me well. I pull him in the coffin, take control like Annabelle. Turn up on you peasant, knock you out just like Goku. Pull up, but you lose. Loser, take a snooze. Show you perfect cell can do. You need me to prove. Power up over 9,000. Nigga map on my horizon. Solar flame shine bright like diamonds. Crashing like Mario, here we go. My first victim, Piccolo. Emperor Cell, never shed. Find an android, but they fled. Went back in time, Trump is dead. Hit Piccolo, a money punch. Rocking and sleep, called Navy Fed. Yeah.
I could absorb you, Piccolo, but I have all that I need of your being in my cell structure already.
It's weird.
How's it looking? It's coming out good? What y'all think, y'all? Keep trying Wi-Fi. My bad, y'all. I didn't even notice that. I hate when my phone does that junk. When it'll like block what I'm doing. Yo, thank you for watching. Thank you guys. Shout out to those watching right now. All right, let's put some music on. Shout out to Mariah, Lena Lopez. Shout out to Quill Illustrator. If you're watching right now, make sure you comment. Leave a comment for your boy. think my Wi-Fi just crashed. I'm waiting for it to load up. Sorry about that, y'all. What's up with the Wi-Fi? There we go. All right, let's get into it. I'm working on the peach. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all like the color scheme? It's the original concept. It's supposed to be the city of Atlanta, Georgia, representing the Peach City. Now, what I wanted to do was the actuals. 1 second, what the heck? But the actual inside of a peach, I wanted to use that as like the color scheme for this particular joint. That's one thing I do like about when I'm messing with layers is like a layer under that. Let me see if I could do it. See, that's the thing. It won't show up. Like on Procreate, if I did a layer, I could just do a layer under that and it's a level of finesse behind it. But here on Flip a Clip, if I do a layer under that, it won't show up. I gotta do it all on the same layer. That's the only flip slide to Flip a Clip. It's all good though, because it's still visually appealing, even especially from a distance when you're looking at it. I was trying to make it where it's visually appealing up close and from a distance. We're just gonna do it where it gives off that illusion that looks visually appealing from a distance. With up close, you can see the flaws in it. And that's kind of how Atlanta is. No shade to my city, but shoot, you know how it is. It ain't always pretty. It's supposed to be the Ferris wheel downtown. And there we go. Clean as a whistle. Now all I gotta do is just figure out how to let me see. I want to put these words in white, so I'm gonna see how I could do that. Let me see. I want to put these words in white. If I can figure out how to put these words in white, it's more easier to do all that stuff in Procreate. But let me see if they got this same type of text. And let me see what's the font. I'm looking for like more of an impact font. They got impact here on. They don't necessarily got impact here on. Flipper clip is kind of. Eh. I guess Boombox is the closest thing to that. That ain't the same. Trash. All right, let me see. I'm gonna see if I can go to the peach and use those. What you call it? I got an idea. Hold on a second. Why the heck did it have a word? I'm not I ain't tweaking. Okay, I'm about to say. Let me see. I'm gonna try to go to Procreate. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to copy these words from this text. The peach. There we go. Now they're in the same group. I'm gonna see if I can copy that. Can I copy that? That's the thing. I'm gonna have to use the keyboard. What I'm gonna do is press Command C. I'm gonna go to another quick default page. Just a default post. And what I'm gonna do is just press Command V. It should let me do it. Command V. I pressed Command C. Let's see. Let's try it again. Command C, no layer selected. See, that's weird. I gotta literally select the layer. All right. What did it say? Copied layer. Okay. So specific. Jeez Louise. All right, we got that. Make sure the background is a different color so I could tell. And then we gonna. Now I wanted this specifically font and size, so that's the reason why I'm like finessing this right now and putting it on this page. All right, the peach. All right, so what I'm gonna do is gonna turn this into white because we're gonna put this on the actual. Excuse me. We're gonna put this on the actual flipper clip page. I'm just trying to finesse it. So let's see what we could do. Where is the bucket tool? Gonna fill that white. Are you serious? All right. Bucket tool. That's crazy. All right. So it's not as easy as I thought it would be. My goal was to turn this word into white, and it won't do it. So here's the next step. Here's what can I do next. We can edit the daggone. Try to see if I can edit it. Rename it. Not rename it. I just want to edit it. How can I edit this? Invert, combine image. They real specific. That's crazy. Select. There we go. Now we got it white. That's all I had to do was just select it. Wait, no. Why is it? I wanted to select it and make it white. Select. Okay. White. Okay. Bro, that will not change. All right, cool. So this is what we're gonna do. Cause I'm now I'm getting agitated with this stupid thing. So what we're gonna do is we just gonna start all over. Boom. Boom. Cause why would you like why would the system do me like that? Do me so dirty. All right, we're gonna do it like that. We're gonna do impact. Booms. Booms. What font was that? I don't even know. What's 112? Dag, okay. So that font was 112. Booms. All right. Now for the next font. Peach. This is like I like drawing things from scratch because sometimes when it comes to text, it doesn't always work the way you want it to. And it can be a little nerve wracking, but I'm trying to be patient, you know? So let's see. Impact. 1, 2. All right, there we go. Now we got that. It is time to take this off the drawing board. I'm gonna deselect the background. Now we got no background. We're gonna save this as a PNG. Save image. And now we're gonna use that image for this. Let's get it. Let's see if our plan worked. All right, our plan worked. Just gotta stretch it out a little bit. It worked on that side. Might have to erase the other side. Oof. All right, it worked for the word peach, but not for the word the, so we're gonna have to go back. All right, let's try again. This time we're just gonna take out the and share that as a PNG. Peach. Oh, no. Booms. Just save as. We're gonna go back. Try this again. Booms. Now we just got the word the peach. All right. I get the... Should I make it white? Like the white text, or make it yellow? As far as peach, should I keep the word white or yellow? Let me know. I'm gonna try out the word peach now. I mean the... Let's see if I can get that. Yeah, I was thinking, should I keep the text as white, or turn it yellow? Let me know, Quill. Yellow, please. Okay. Glad you said that. Will it let me do that in this formatting? Let's see. It will. It will, Quill. It will. How does that look? That looks awesome. Oh, that looks awesome. All right, let's see. You know, sometimes you gotta release. Excusez-moi. All right, let's see. Hey, okay. That's pretty tough. All right. And then, of course, we're still going to, turn that yellow. The peach. Yeah. Now we're going somewhere. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. I'm good to go. Oh, there we go. All right. And then I'm going to try to turn these words into yellow. There we go. I don't know why I didn't think about that before. Yeah, the paint bucket tool can't solve everything, you know? We're using Flipper Clip. We're used to using Procreate, but today we're learning how to animate. I showed you earlier how to use a bouncing ball. Now I'm showing you sequencing. That looks good. That looks really good. All right, this came out better than I thought. All right, this is the peach. What you thinking, Quill? Looks good? Thanks for the suggestion on yellow. All right. I don't know how I'm gonna animate this from here. I'm literally just going with the flow. But this is definitely the this is definitely the image I was going for. So let's see if I can save this. I'm gonna screenshot it. Let me full screen this real quick. All right, screenshot. There we go. All right, so this is the title sequence for the digital this is a digital art piece for the peach. So now you see what it looks like in color and fully done. I don't know how I'm gonna animate this. I don't know how I'm going to animate this, but let's see what we can do. Okay, it's bustling city. Let's start off with the actual peach. What we're gonna do is we're gonna up the size of the font. That's too thick. Take it down by 2. So I'm trying to think of drawing a closed peach, and then it's opening up type of vibe. It's a work in progress. See how I can turn this into an animation. So this is going to be more than likely the final frame. And what I'm going to do is work up to that frame. But I'm using the surroundings to figure out how I'm going to do it. Yep, Quill. Pretty much. I got an idea. Let's play around. Let's think of a big storm that waters the plant, right? And then I can reorder this stuff. So let's think about the soil, right? And let's think about somebody planting a seed in the soil, I guess. So let's do a couple layers of the soil. Let's group that. Paste. We gotta do at least about 12 of those. Let's order. Wait, how do I rearrange the things? Oh yeah, that's right. I could go frames viewer. You could rearrange how you want the frames to be in order. And I could use this as the last frame. So you just go to frames viewers. That's how you pretty much rearrange the guts of the frame. What I want to do is I want to copy and paste this and make about at least 12 frames because it's 12 frames per second. Let's go back to the frame thing. And we got that frame. So what we do is just add a frame. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? It's already like 12 of those frames. So what we do is we just put that at the end. There we go. That's supposed to be the soil. So I'm thinking about like starting off with some soil and then having a finger go into the soil like this, then planting the seed in the soil, and now that seed grows what do you call it? A peach, right? A peach tree. And then you pluck the peach off the tree, and then it splits open, and then you see the city. So that's kind of the concept. Let's see how that goes. Let's get it. And this line that you see is pretty much the soil. I'm gonna put that in color soon. Just working on the line art first. Frame by frame. This is all the process, guys. We end at 9:30, so we got less than 12 minutes left to showcase to you what you call it, the animation sequence. I will go back again live and demonstrate to you and explain step by step how I animated this sequence. Whether I show the full process on live stream or not, I'm definitely going to tell you step by step how it works. But all right, let's see. So far it's just the soil. It's supposed to go to that, and this is supposed to be the final image on the page. But all right. So now we got to the soil part. Let's go ahead and get to add in the next frame. So the next frame is the finger going into the soil. It's just this frame. What is even a seed looks like? Like, should I just do a basic seed? Like, what would a seed look like to a daggone peach tree? Let me see what is a peach tree plant look like? Like, what does the seed to that look like? Because when I think of a seed, I just think of a basic seed, but like, what's the color of it? You know what I'm saying? Like, let's see what that is. What does the seed to a peach? What does the seed of a peach? Oh, what does a peach tree seed look like? Yeah. How to plant a peach seed. Can I grow a peach tree from a seed? Yes, you can grow a tree from a pit, but it requires a cold period stratification sprout, and the resulting tree may not produce fruit identical to the parent as a store. But peaches often come from grafted trees. To grow one, clean the pit, dry it, crack the outer shell to get the seed, then place it in a moist paper towel and a plastic bag in the fridge for 1 to 3 months, and finally plant the seed. Sprouted seed about an inch deep in soil. Let's see the process so we can animate it.
I'm growing this peach tree from seed, and this is how you can grow one too. Once you have your peach pit, you're going to crack it open with a hammer to get to the peach seed. Once you get the peach seed out of the pit, you can use the paper towel method to germinate it. Just wrap the seeds in a moist paper towel, put it in a plastic bag, and keep it in a dark place. In about 7 days or so, the peach seed should start showing signs of germination. In about 19 to 20 days, the peach seed should look like this and will need to be planted in a small container. I watered when the soil was completely dry. At 2 to 3 months, the peach tree may look like this. The tree should be in a sunny spot, but use shade cloth or move it to a shadier spot if it's too much sun for it. At 7 to 8 months, the tree should look like this or better, because I did end up having some issues like this. But this is how you grow a peach tree from seed. Any questions? I'm growing this peach tree from seed, and this is how you can grow one too. Once you have your peach pit, you're going to crack it open with a hammer to get
So you can grow a peach out of another peach. Like, you can literally take the seed of a giant peach, crack it open, and then regrow it into soil. I didn't know you can do that. I thought once it's done, it's done. You know? That's dope. I didn't know you could do that. Okay, so let's hear it again one more time.
Once you get the peach seed out of the pit, you can use the paper towel method to germinate it. Just wrap the seeds in a moist paper towel, put it in a plastic bag, and keep it in a dark place. In about 7 days or so, the peach seed should start showing signs of germination. In about 19 to 20 days, the peach seed should look like this and will need to be planted in a small container. I watered when the soil was completely dry. At 2 to 3 months, the peach tree may look like this. The tree should be in a sunny spot, but use shade cloth or move it to a shadier spot if it's too much sun for it.
Okay. Hmm. Sorry, now I'm intrigued of how the process of growing a peach is. Oh my god, here you go, these commercials. I just want to watch the video. I'm gonna keep it quick though.
On peach or nectarine pits and grow your own tree.
Sometimes you gotta do research.
Welcome back to Green Thumb's Garden and another.
Sometimes you gotta do research to be able to animate. You know, you gotta do the little things such as research to further show the progress of your animation. You know, this is very important. So it's important to me. You know, little nuances like this help with the animation tremendously.
Yo, my name's Alex, and if this is your first time here and you love gardening, videos, horticulture, ornamental plant care, and DIY, then make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification.
Okay, let's speed this up. Okay. It seemed like all the methods are recycling another seed and then cracking it open to grow a peach. Have y'all noticed that? Watch this.
And let nature do its thing. But if you're like me and you love to tatter around a little and not leave things to chance, then I'll show you some additional steps that you can take to greatly improve your chances of success. So first we want to crack open our pit. You could use a pair of wire cutters, a hammer, a vice grip, something that will gently crack it open without breaking that inner seed. This is a great time also to be able to see if you have actually got a viable seed inside that pit. Sometimes you're
Okay, so the seed looks brown or yellow, yellowish.
There, we've damaged it slightly there. Should be all right though. That's why it's beneficial to normally let your pit dry for a few days. The seed shrinks just a little bit, giving you a little bit more margin.
Okay, so he said put in some water. Type of water.
Next, we want to hydrate our seed by popping it into a glass full of water for several hours until you see that it's gone nice and plump. If you notice that the seed after...
Okay, well, I'm starting off where it starts in soil. So let's get to the part where you put it in some daggone soil. All right, here we go.
Make a little hole. We'll make one with our thumb, about an inch in. As you can see, it's not too deep. We're just going to gently place our seed in that hole.
Okay, so in the animation, I'm going to show them digging a little hole.
Nice and snugly, ugly. Again with this one, about your thumb, which is about 1.5 inches, depending unless you're a giant and your thumbs are like 6 inches long. But normal people have got thumbs about 2 inches. So just stick him in like that, and then just cover him up nice and snugly again.
Okay.
Brilliant. Then we're just going to give them a gentle watering. Being gentle, not to disturb the soil. You could have done this before.
Okay.
It doesn't really matter. You just want to be careful. You don't want to cause a deluge. Wash them seeds right out there. Just take your time. So there, we're done. I'm going to get these now in a nice bright location where they'll get indirect bright light until they get maybe 20 centimeters, 10 centimeters, and then I'll give them more stronger light. So I'm going to put these probably under my grow lights, or I might keep them here on the terrace.
Okay, so we got to the soil part, so I can put that in animation. It is a finger deep. Let's see what happens afterwards.
Your feedback and imagine being able to build an app with your name.
All right, so we got the gist of it. All right. I want to see what the peach looks like growing though. Let me see if there's a time lapse of like a peach growing. I think that'd be dope as heck. Let me see. Time lapse of peach. Oh, see, look, this is why I love YouTube. Stuff like this. I could try to like animate this. So we all just learned something new. That there's literally a seed in that big old seed. Every time you eat a peach, there's a seed in that little seed. So there's a, think of this as the seed, the peach being this seed, and then you crack that open, and then there's a seed in that seed, and you take that seed out, put it in the soil, and then water it, or in this case, ferment it, how they like to do in their videos. And from there, put that in an inch of soil, let it sit over time, and then voila, you got a tree plant. Peach plant, my bad. Chill for 60 days in the fridge. See, I'm not going to show all that as the process. This is the part where I'm going to show, where the finger goes into the soil for animation. So, because it's just the intro. Okay, sequence, boom. All right, boom. Water. Time lapse. Oh, you see that? Imagine me animating that. Fire. Fire. Seeing that in real time is fire. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my God, it's like it's coming to life. It's like it's dancing. Okay, so I gotta try to recreate that with the animation. That is a big plant. We get everything but the peach. Where the heck is the peach? Man, I want to see the peach on the actual tree. That's what's making me mad. They keep showing the plant, but I want to see the peach on the daggone plant. Watch this peach tree grow in 140 days. Okay. Yeah, I feel like we keep getting half-baked videos where they just show the plant itself, but I want to see that daggone tree, bro. Ooh, this is a glass one, so we get to see what it looks like from the center. Okay, let's see. Okay, we got past that part. We done seen that in the other video. Oh my God, they keep blue balling us. I'm so tired of it. Okay. Well, they just keep showing us the plant itself, but not the actual peach on the daggone plant. So I don't know if I'm gonna do that as the animation process now. I don't know. Now we gotta reconsider what we're gonna make as the animation process. Let's see. What can we do? What would we already have? Huh. Okay. Hmm. 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 So we could do is just show the peach, split it in half, and the city grows out of that. And then show the peach. Hmm. Hmm. I got an idea. I got an idea. So let's show the peach, right? You see how the peach is right there, and it's supposed to be like the road leading towards the city or the peach, right? So what if like this is like a dip off point right here, and at the dip off point, I could show the peach rising above the road, and then it splits open, and you can see the city. I think that'd be dope. I think that'd be dope. Okay, so let's try that out. Let's try that out. Let's try that out. Oh, I didn't even realize what time it is, dude. It's past the time for this video. Hey, I appreciate y'all for watching. We gonna figure out what we're gonna do next. Thank you for watching the process of me making the peach. Thank you for watching me do my research on how a peach plant grows. But I'm gonna come up with a visual concept of how I want to animate this particular image itself. Right now, it's just a still image, but it looks great. I'm glad y'all was able to see the process of me coloring this and drawing it out. Um, Today, I'm glad I was able to show y'all, most importantly, the bouncing ball trick. So let's go back over that again. This is the bouncing ball once again. That came out really good. Thank you guys for tapping in for that, the bouncing ball trick. And again, I'll use flip a clip to animate the bouncing ball trick. And then I'm gonna show y'all what it looks like on the actual flip book. So let me see if y'all can see that. Can y'all see? Tell me if y'all can see. All right, hold on. All right, let's see. Hey, hold on. Hey. It starts from one end and it ends at the other. All right, yeah. So that's the flip book. That's how I animate on the flip book, which is just a series of circles going up and down across the screen. Same thing with the computer animations. Just the animation loop of the bouncing ball. A series of a circle going up and down on the screen. That's all it is. Now this is more of a complex animation. I drew out the thing, did different color schemes. I'm gonna show you some more examples. All right, here's more of a complicated animation. That was my old username. This is animation I did of Master Roshi. But yeah, I appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Y'all make sure y'all tap in. I'm gonna show y'all how to animate some more new stuff on the next live. Today was just some basics, the basic fundamentals with the bouncing ball, and I was just working on my own solo project earlier with the oh dang, let me not mess that up. I hate when it does that. But I was working on my own solo project with the Peach title, so I'm just trying to work on actually like trying to animate that. So we gonna work on that together next live stream. I'm gonna show y'all the process of how I animate it. If I find the time to do it off camera, I'm gonna definitely show you step by step how I did it, how I did it on camera. So next time on live, you'll be able to see everything. Oh, it's been a long night. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate your support. I'll see you guys in the next video. And check out my other content. I post YouTube shorts Monday through Friday. Check out my latest post on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram at author.butler. And I will see you guys in the next video. I appreciate you for watching. Shout out to everybody in the comment section right now. Like, comment, subscribe if you're new. And again, I go live every Sunday, 7 p.m. to 9:30. So from 8:30, pretty much from like 8 p.m. to 9:30, I'm on YouTube live. Usually around 8:30, you'll catch me on YouTube live from 8:30 to 9:30. From 7 to 8 p.m., I'll be on Instagram live. So follow me on Instagram at author.butler. Shout out to Brink X7B for watching. Shout out to Quill Illustrator for watching. And shout out to everybody else that tuned in to today's live. I will see you guys in the next one. Love, peace, and positivity. Without further ado, I'll see you guys next time. New shorts, Monday through Friday. Tap in, show love, like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Y'all make sure y'all shout out to my co-host, Quill Illustrator. Y'all make sure y'all tap in the co-host, Quill Illustrator. He always shows love in the comic section. Shout out to Brink for your comments as well. And I'll see you guys next time. Y'all have a good week. See you next time. And remember, peace, love, and positivity. Until next time, like, comment, subscribe.